Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be talking about everything Wet n Wild, or at least two packages that I received in the mail. I was on the Wet n Wild website not too long ago and I found a few items that I really wanted to play around with, and I love that they came in big gigantic kits. And so I went ahead and ordered, was a little freaked out when I saw how much shipping cost. So Wet n Wild, if you are ordering from Canada, they do ship with FedEx, and for my package in particular, so I purchased these two gigantic boxes here along with a few smaller items. My shipping cost $26.99, which was a lot of money, but I think that also included custom duties and taxes, because when my package arrived at home, I didn't have to pay any extra shit to no one. Lo and behold, these packages arrived and I was so excited when I saw them because I knew they would be big, but I didn't realize how big. The first package that I ordered is this one here. It's called Flights of Fancy. This is one of their, I think, spring or summer collections that they came out with. I did have to crack it open because I was so excited to see what was inside. There are so many cool items in here. You've got lots of lip glosses, a couple of eyeliners, a primer slash setting spray, a lip scrub, eyeshadows, and baked blushes. So lots of really cool items in here. This isn't the box that I'm going to be playing around with today though. I really wanted to dive into this new package that they have right now. It's called the Fire Dragon versus Ice Dragon box. And in here we've got more bubble wrap, of course. I always appreciate bubble wrap because that way my products don't come damaged. We've got some really awesome items in here. Some really cool highlighters, some nice lip products. We've got a few bronzers, eyeshadow palettes, and some glitters. So lots of cool stuff that I'm going to be playing around with. First things first, I am going to get my hair out of the way. It's going to go up like a little house on the prairie bun. The first thing that caught my attention when I cracked open this box were these bronzers. Now I have seen bronzers from Wet n Wild before, but I haven't seen these types of bronzers. They typically come in contour packages or big gigantic pans, just like the Essence bronzers. So looking at these, I was like, ooh, fancy, me like it. I do know they have more shades available on their website, but these are the only two that came with this particular box. And I'm looking at Queensland over here, and unfortunately this one is just a little too deep for my particular skin tone, so I'm gonna put this aside, maybe give it to a friend or throw it into a future giveaway. You're Dragging Me Down, the name of this kills me. I love it. This one here is still quite deep, but I might be able to pull this off if I'm a little light-handed with it. So I'm gonna figure out a way to crack into this and then I'm gonna apply it to my face. I swear, for some of these makeup products, you need like an MIT engineering degree to get into them. I love this bronzer because it does have a cool dragon imprinted on it. Same goes for the other one. I mean, the packaging is just really cute. It is plastic, nothing fancy, but the product on the inside looks really cool. You know what? I might actually be able to pull that color off. So I already have a little bit of bronzer on my face. I totally forgot when I was doing my face initially that this was included in the box, but I'm always up for adding a little bit more, especially because the foundation that I'm wearing today is a little bit light for me. So I'm just gonna go in super light-handed. I'm barely touching my cheek and just warming up the face. You know what? It ain't too shabby. I think I can make this work. I'm gonna contour my double chin, kind of get rid of that a little bit. I really like that. Next up, I'm seeing two eyeshadow palettes, and y'all know how I feel about eyeshadows, right? I love them. I got way too many palettes. It's disgusting. But I'm gonna add 2 more to the collection. These 2 right here. This one is called Fit for a Queen, and this one is Mythicool Creatures. Because it's cool tone, you get it? Oh my god, it's just gonna be one of those days, guys. I do love these cool tone shades. I think they look beautiful, but I am gonna play with this one over here. Of course, it is a little more warmer tone, a little more traditional. I feel like I've been doing a lot of really colorful looks lately, so I'm gonna bring it back to some neutrals at the moment and dig into this palette. Just before I do that, this package does come with loose pigments. I love a good loose pigment. These actually remind me of the MAC pigments in particular. I may play around with this gold one just a little bit because I think it's gonna suit this palette really well. But for the cooler tone ones, we do have a silver pigment as well as a blue tone pigment, and these 2 look bomb as well. I love palettes like these because they make it foolproof. They tell you exactly what you're gonna use each color for. Your transition, brow bone, your crease, as well as all over your eyelid. And if you're still unsure, there's a diagram on the back to guide you through the whole process. Now I'm gonna dive into this transition. Ooh, this got fallout, girl. This has fallout. Hold on, let me show you. That is a lot of fallout, my friend. This is on par with like Anastasia's Subculture palette. My goodness. Now y'all know I really don't care about fallout. As long as it blends, as long as there's pigment, I can just blow it away and this palette is as good as new. This color here is going to be our transition, and yes, it blends, it's pigmented. Oh honey, you are gonna take the Academy Award for most pigmented and blendable eyeshadow. That was really, really easy to apply. It went on perfectly, 0 issues. The next color I'm gonna go in with is the crease color. Let's just dig into that sucker. That one doesn't have any fallout, for the record. Oh yes. Oh, you are beautiful, my friend. Guys, look at this color. Oh, if this does not scream fall and fabulous, I don't know what does. That is looking really good so far. I'm gonna go in with the all over lid color now. I love a good gold color, and this looks like a nice antique gold. So just gold with a hint of bronzy green colors in it. And this is with a dry brush, folks. Dry brush. Oh, yes. This does feel like a pretty dope color though. I like it. I do want to find out what would happen if I just spritzed my brush a little bit. So I've spritzed and I'm going back in. And let's see, does it make a difference? Yeah, makes it a little more shiny, a little more metallic. And for the brow bone highlight, I'm obviously going in with this color labeled brow bone. I'm also going to use that to highlight the inner corner of my eye as well. That is pretty. It looks a lot more pink in the pan, but when you apply it, it definitely has more of a gold undertone, which, dang, son. I ain't mad at that. I went ahead and dug into my pigment collection just because I do have something from Wet n Wild already. It's called just the regular gold pigment, and Gilded Crown, if you guys can see this, almost look identical. So this is the new one and this is the older one that I have. They look identical. So if you already have this one, you likely don't need this one here. But what I will say is that this one here does seem a little bit lighter. This one has a such minute, deeper undertone. But generally, they look the same. To apply this pigment, I am going to wet my brush a little bit. Typically, I would take a glitter glue like the Too Faced one and apply that onto my lids, but because I already have color down at the moment, I don't think it would be the smartest thing to just throw glitter glue on top of that. Dang. It looks good, party people. We can't forget about the lower lash line, so I'm just gonna go back into my crease color and stamp that on my lower lash line. And then I'm gonna take a pencil brush, go back into the transition color, and use that to buff it out. I finished my eyes off camera. I just added a little bit of liner, some lashes, mascara, and here we are, the completed royal eye look. I am so digging this. Anyhow, I do have a few lip products to go through as well. So I've got these two warmer tone shades, and of course there are also the cool tone shades, this really sort of dark gray color, and then you've got a metallic blue. Actually, both of these are metallic. I do love the Katsu liquid lipsticks quite a bit. I wear these fairly regularly. I'm not a big fan of the way these bronze colors sort of look on me, so I'm definitely going to be going with the red tone color, and this is called Reddings. What else would it be called? Oh, that is a beautiful color. That's also gonna look really good at Christmas. The lipstick is on. It went on really nicely. It was a little bit streaky, so you do have to finesse it a little bit, but whatever. It didn't take too long for me to fix it up. I really, really like this color. I think outside of holidays and special occasions, I'm still probably going to rock this one. And lastly, in this big box of goodies, I have two highlighters. I've got this really crazy blue tone color one, which is called Halo Walkers. And I also have Winter Falls in LA, which is a frostier highlighter, but it still has a blue undertone to it. Hopefully you guys can see that in the camera. Let me crack open into this one. It's probably not gonna suit this look, but for the sake of our look today, I'm just gonna throw it on and see what happens. I did also purchase a Wet n Wild highlighter brushes. I just love the unicorn tip that they sort of have at the very end. I feel like they go really well with this particular collection. I actually bought one and then I got one as a free gift, so I'll throw this into a future giveaway for you guys. This is the coolest highlighting brush, and the bristles are really nice and soft. Oh, I like this. I like it. Look at how beautiful that engraving is on the inside. Digging in with my brush. Can't even see if I got any product on. Oh, I sure did. Are we ready to screw up this look? Boom. Yeah, that doesn't look good with this at all. We're gonna pretend people won't be able to see it. Oh, that is extremely blue. Here's how I'm gonna save this. I've actually grabbed my Precious Petals highlighter and I'm just gonna go over top of what I've got going on with this blue monstrosity and just apply this, and hopefully that will mask some of the blue undertone and just give it more of a peachy look instead. I really like everything in this box. The bronzer blended out really nicely and it did have pigment. It wasn't as deep as I thought it was gonna be, so even if you do have more fair skin like myself, I think your Dragging Me Down will actually work for you. The eyeshadow palette, of course, I only use this one. I didn't use the cool tone one, but I love it. These colors are fantastic. They blend really well. You guys saw how they went on. Super easy. The pigments are great as well. Again, I thought they went on, I only really used one, but it went on really nicely, really enhanced the shadow that I already had underneath. The lip products are pretty dope. I really love the Liquid Catsuit formula. These are no exception. And of course, we've got the two highlighters. highlighters. I love these highlighters. They're pigmented. This frosty one here, I think I am gonna hang on to because I probably can make some good use out of it if I've got the right eye look going on. Overall, I have loved playing with this collection. I think it's so much fun, and if you're looking to buy something affordable but as an entire collection, this is a great value for you. I hope you had a fun time playing around with this collection with me. If you did, you know the drill, my friends. Give the video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, and also share the video with all of your friends so they can see the magnificence that is this look. I'm kidding, I'm totally not that vain. Really, I just want you guys to share the love. If you guys want to connect with me outside of YouTube, you can do so by following me on all of my social media, which is linked in the description box below. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope you are all having a magnificent day, no matter where you are in the world. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!